This one's for me. It's not going anywhere. It's my tool.
Really quick, I just wanted to take a minute to recap on an event that myself, Mikey, and Street Speed 717 threw this past weekend. It was called Cops, Cars, and Coffee, and it was a toy drive for the up-and-coming holidays. I absolutely love the opportunity to give back, and especially when it's for children. It hits up my values as I'm a Penn Stater, and I was pretty involved in THON, which is organization to raise money and awareness and hopefully find a cure for children's cancer. I did that while I was an undergrad, and it was absolutely awesome, and I still love giving back at every opportunity that I can. And truthfully, we do it all throughout the year. It's just that I don't really ever take claim or try to bring it up because it's just the right thing to do. But this time it was pretty cool because myself and Mike Street Speed 717 used our channels to promote this event, and the outcome was incredible. So thank you to everybody that chose to come out. Next year when we do the same thing, I definitely encourage that you do so if you're within a reasonable distance and you have availability when that date comes. It's a very warming event, and man, I'm so grateful that every single one of you came out and I got to see so many familiar faces. Guys, real quick before this video gets started, I've got a massive announcement, and that's that Dream Diesel giveaway number 21 just evolved. 15 times entries are back until the deadline December 19th for Lone Star and $30,000 cash. But we added something different for the holiday season, and that's a 2021 Can-Am Maverick 1000 Sport. That big text trailer up there, that's kind of somewhat out of the way. But that big text and this Maverick go as a combination as a separate giveaway from Lone Star and 30 grand. Just to clarify, your 15 times entries until that deadline count towards that truck and the cash and the side-by-side with the trailer. 2 separate giveaways, 2 separate winners. Entries count towards both, and only time will tell who's taking what home. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog, and welcome back to what has been a super busy morning here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We are just moving all around at 100 million miles an hour, or what feels like 100 million miles an hour, trying to just check all the boxes. We've got the epoxy team up working on the final layers of the shop floor, and that video is going to be coming out later, hopefully this week or the beginning of the following. So if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel yet and you're looking to see one of the sickest of all time interiors of a pole building and an epic way at which we put that video together, you're definitely going to want to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for that video when it's coming out soon. I'm pumped about it, guys, if you can't tell, and I'm really proud of taking what was a concept in my mind, acting on it, and making it a reality, and it's about to be completely done any day now. So I'm sitting here alone at the shop today. We got Jake running all around handling a whole bunch of other stuff as he does daily. And then I'm here kind of organizing. For those that are with me all the time, you can see the racks are starting to deplete. We've got everything thrown out or discarded or organized that we needed to, and we're left with a remnants of parts. I mean, we're talking a lot of different parts here. We got Recon taillights. We've got some Cognito components, which I'm probably going to hold on to. In that DeWalt metal chop saw box, there's a 4-inch Wicked Customs 5th gen lift kit that I still haven't sold that I need to sell. I've got iBox springs for an SRT Grand Cherokee, some Carly components that are just extra. We've got some King shocks, some Fox shocks, some exhaust tips. I mean, we've got methanol for what was my C7Z06, which I no longer have. Rest in peace to that glorious car. Rest in peace.
I will remember
And a whole bunch of spare wheels and tires. I am gonna be unloading some of this stuff locally once we're all moved out, and I'm gonna be selling it right out of the shop, which of course I will be revealing the location of when I'm completely moved out, so you guys can do what you do in your nosy sense and Google the location of where it's located. I will be revealing that just a little bit down the road. Confidentiality and privacy is key when you have a YouTube channel. I love to share everything about my life, but I also enjoy my privacy, especially when I'm at my house and with my family. We got the new Snap-on card as I had shown in the last video. I know you guys are hype about this, as am I. I've got it mostly filled up already, and we're kind of packing things to move. We're gonna utilize the US General over here, Aye Capitan, to move all of our aerosols, some silicone, some adhesives, and any other things that we can fit in it. We've got a lot of trash that we're discarding, and we've got our new set of KG1s that are for Old Bandit over there that are gonna be going off to powder coat with the metal Longhorn Limited badges that come on these trucks. They are in fact metal, which is pretty cool. And other than that, we're not really in all that bad a shape. I got to take all of my banners down because they'll be coming up to the new spot. And I just got the local lift installer scheduled to move the lift this up and coming week. Things are really starting to get real. We've waited for this moment for months and months and months, and it's all finally coming to a head right now on the vlog as we speak. All right, guys, we're jumping around a little bit in today's upload. I have an opportunity to walk on the primed surface on the floor. See, it's no longer concrete color, but this is not the final color. You're gonna wanna stay tuned for that upload, or they actually continue with the next fade, which I'm gonna have to be careful not to reveal. It would kind of diminish the secret. And yes, I know I'm building the suspense, but believe me, it's gonna be worth it when it's all said and done. But anyway, what I'm getting at is I have a window of opportunity to get some things hung up on the walls, and I'm gonna seize that right now. We are all mounted but not hooked up. We're ready to go. You guys can see the guys are getting power off of the reels. I ended up going with all matching Flex Zilla componentry. Pretty good reviews online, plus I know a few other shops that utilize these specific reels and they're happy with them. They pull back nice, they have a nice tension to them. Those are 60 foot, these are 50 foot. We've got our front wall, our sidewall, and our sidewall completely hooked up. We just gotta plumb up the air lines and we'll be rocking and rolling. I'll tell you what, it is getting warm inside the building. Our heater is not completely hooked up yet because come to find out we need a 2-stage thermostat. But that's not the end of the world. We've got 2 torpedo heaters rocking, and man, I'll tell you what, the insulation in this building works incredibly well. I'm chilling on a cold day outside in shorts and a t-shirt, feeling super comfortable. Oh my God, today is a day that I can't believe has finally arrived. We're over here at Lime Ridge Automotive, in the new lot of Lime Ridge Automotive. This place has come so far, I could make an entire video about it. It's so exciting to see the progress of Lime Ridge over the last year. Man, this place has transformed incredibly, but I'm getting distracted by the fact that, woo! I'm out of breath too. I'm rushing, I'm eager, I'm excited. Then we came back to grab Sam's enclosed trailer that we've used on countless occasions to move from countless locations to help start packing up today. We're actually gonna head up to the shop where Jake's hanging out, and we're gonna start moving some of the stuff in that we don't particularly need for the current Bandit build that we're working on, that he's currently working on as we speak. I just gotta show you guys something super cool. For those of you guys that are local and have been to Lime Ridge Automotive, you've never seen that right there. Lime Ridge now has this epic signage out front, and it's accompanied by the one and the only Next Level Motorworks right below. That sign came out so sick, and now when you're driving by, you know exactly what you're passing. It looks awesome. And real quick, I'm gonna bring you guys inside, not only to show you the progress they've made in there, but also to see it for myself. They just recently did this lean-to with metal here tin on the roof, galvanized on the walls, galvanized by the entrance here, an awesome window decal, and welcome into the new LRA. So they've got their entire reception area that's being built and is nearly completed. They did a rock veneer with almost rock-type column structures all throughout. I wish that I filmed more inside this building prior to its current state so you guys could have seen the transformation. I do know a handful of videos back I had walked in here, and needless to say, it looked nothing like it looks like now. As you walk into the entrance, you come down this corridor and you're greeted with a massive area. And doesn't this area feel just a little bit familiar? And the reason that I say that is because we're talking black ceiling, we're talking a concrete floor that's actually epoxied, but with just a high gloss finish, and then a galvanized wall with a barn door. Yeah, you can say that Sam and I may or may not have similar interests, and that may be the reason that we may or may not be homies. I don't know, I'm just saying. They also decided to do a little bit of shiplap here on the wall as a decorative decor that goes into where the bathrooms are, kind of in the back. Those are the employee-only areas, and then the guest bathrooms and restrooms are actually right up here to the left in this hallway. Working on through is where the offices are going to be, and as you can see, they've actually got some new carpeting going in as we speak. It's incredible to see how much this place has transformed over the last few months. And boys, when this place is populated with all the sick trucks that are here at Lime Ridge, it's gonna be a sight for the taking. Now, we're actually working on planning a massive open house sometime in January where y'all are gonna be able to come out here and hang out for the grand opening of the new Lime Ridge Automotive. I will keep you guys posted on dates for that, but in the time being, we got places to be and people to see. We got Misfit over here hanging out with the black dot enclosed. You can say that it is show and go, my friends. This thing is the epitome of form and function, but it's not like that differs from any of our other trucks. Yes, we do 14 wides, and yes, we do some suspension mods and aesthetic mods, but these trucks are made to work. Because at the end of the day, that's why we do what we do, because we like to look good going down the road, but also because we like to use our rigs for what they're intended for. We got a quick little light check here, and we're in business. So it's a busy day here over at the shop. We've got Jake in here working on doing all the wiring and the rock lights of Bandit, and we are starting to pack up shop. I cannot believe that today is the day. It's the culmination of years worth of work. We are literally starting to move out as we speak, and there's a lot of work to do, so let's get after it.
I sure wish somebody put these fenders where the fenders go. Well, I wouldn't have to figure it out if it was sitting in order.
Nothing but good vibes there in the shop right now, rocking out with some classic country tunes, and we made a lot of really good progress over the last hour and a half. Surprisingly, there's way less actual stuff than I thought there would be, which is very good. I also filled up essentially that entire dumpster with stuff that was not necessary, so you might argue the consolidation helped to eliminate some of the space that we were gonna take up, but we still got a few things in here. We've got the 3 toolboxes and the working cart, as you can see. This bench here, few sets of wheels, sandblasting box, we've got the racks all separated, and the compressor, and then we're essentially out of this place. And that's where we're gonna wrap up this video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in. As always, grab your entries for DDG number 21, because there's 2 giveaways live until the deadline, December 19th. That being said, I'll see y'all in the next upload.